Hello guys, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to Billions Club. Welcome on today's live stream, on today's live trading session. It's Thursday, so standard plan. I will walk you through what I'm doing right now on a chart, how I've been performing this week, and what levels plus what movements I'm expecting on EU, gold, and Bitcoin in upcoming, let's say, 3 to 4 hours. There is one potential trade that we could be looking for during today's US session. So I will walk you through that. But before we will start, let's just read through the comments. And let's see what questions we are getting here. I don't think you need a giveaway because you are in the academy. In serious need of a giveaway. Here to watch Jan. Appreciate it. We should concentrate on how to win the face challenges. Guys, firstly, you should concentrate on how to actually pass the challenge because it's, very, very hard to do. So focus on that first, I would say. Bro, if you need a funded account, pass one by yourself. If you can't, there is no point in having one since you are not a profitable trader. Exactly. Philip, you are absolutely right. I completely agree with you. How are you doing, traders? I'm good. How about you guys? Hey, man, welcome, Jan. Guys, welcome on the stream. Appreciate you all for being here today with me. And I think without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. I think this time we could start with gold because gold, I'm currently sitting in a long position and I'm thinking about closing it in around break even because the trade is not really playing the way I would like to see it playing out. So my entry to the position is literally right here. So currently I'm in a small loss. My stop loss is below the low here. And I'm targeting these highs, basically filling this whole gap. The risk to reward 2.5. The trade would normally make sense. The trade, I would keep it running throughout the New York session. But today we get a bank holiday. I will be talking about the fundamentals. I will be talking about what is happening here right now. Some important news, etc., etc. But apart from that, today we got a bank holiday, so we are not really expecting any high volatility at all. Currently, I will be around 0.2% in a loss, so around $200, I believe. Easiest thing to do is just open a MetaTrader and check it on my own. Yeah, so right now I'm down $339, so absolutely fine. I will start thinking about closing it, but we will do a little bit further or in-depth TA, and then I will let you know. So for our time frame, what's happening here is that we are currently still holding this very nice uptrend. The like two things that I don't really like about it. The number one is that we swept the liquidity from the high here, so this could be potentially highlighting that the potential reversal is coming quite soon, one could say. We still have this high and this high that is not taken yet. So the potential of these two highs being taken is kind of high. And I wouldn't really be surprised if we'll be hitting these two levels tomorrow. But today, since we got the bank holiday, I'm not really expecting any major movement. That's why I'm thinking about closing the trade, because I believe that it's more likely it will go sideways before creating any major significant move. On the other hand, 15-minute time frame, we bounced from this demand level, we swept the liquidity below the low, and we got this rise to the upside. Where did we stop? We stopped inside this fair value gap on a 15-minute time frame. So that's about it. That's what's happening right now. You know the plan. Important intraday key levels. VWAP number 1, daily open down there, and there is a previous day value area high coming at 2003. So these levels are some key pivots that you want to be paying attention to throughout the day, but that's really about it. 5-minute time frame, there is not really any fair value gap. All of them are filled, mitigated, so this is good to see. Right now, let me just check my trade, and I'm really gonna start thinking about closing the position, because to me now it doesn't really make a big sense to keep holding on to it. I don't really see potential of gold coming higher from the price action that I see right now. It's really all about the bank holiday in US and me not really expecting any volatility. So I'm gonna start thinking about collapsing the position. Let me just check the 1 minute time frame. Like, I don't want to make some quick decision, but what I will do is once we will lose this zone right here, I'm gonna start closing the trade, or I'm just gonna close it. Simply said. So if we lose it on this candle, I'm gonna close the trade. Seems like we will. Oh my goodness, crazy volatility now. Gold was the time. Yeah, gold is coming lower. I'm closing the position. Closed. All right, good. Okay, so seems like a good decision in the end. So I closed the trade in a 0.35% loss. So that's it for the start of today's New York session. Currently, let's talk about EU. Because on EU, I'm also sitting in a position and I'm looking for a short movement. I'm looking for a move down from this fair value gap to retest around this zone right here, basically this untapped wick. So this is my plan. I would be expecting on EU to get moved like this in the upcoming hours. Basically getting moved to this zone down there. If you open a volume profile, I believe that there is no naked point of control around this level, but it's always good to double check. Nope, we got only an untapped point of control up here. I was looking to get or to target this zone up here, but once I saw that we just swept the liquidity from these local highs here, and we didn't really create any break through the structure, I had to be closing the trade. So if you are sitting in a short from this fair value gap and you are also taking a position from this swing failure pattern, then this was your, I would say, best position today. I can show you my trade. Right now I'm in with 13 lots, so that's quite a decent position. Obviously, I'm using the trade copier. But yeah, I will be looking for a move down to potentially around here. This is going to be the zone that I am targeting at the moment. Let's see how it goes. Potentially, this can cover the loss on gold. But the loss on gold is very, 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 very small. So I don't really care about it that much. Yeah, that's basically the plan now. On 30 minutes time frame, I don't really see anything. Sometimes on 30 minutes, it's a bit clearer than what you get on a 15 minutes. But here we can simply stick to the 15-minute time frame, and we can stick to this position. So I would be looking for move down around here approximately. This is the target, or this is the trade that I'm currently looking for or looking at. We will cover Bitcoin. We will cover it a bit more in depth today, because in past few days I wasn't really doing much TA on BTC, so we gotta go more in depth. Hello, hey man. US has a holiday today, right? Yes, there is a bank holiday in US. What's up? How you doing? I'm good. What about you guys? Do you think it is possible to pass the challenge when I'm in 8% drawdown? It is possible for me. For example, I lost my funded account when I was in 8% drawdown because I kinda, I was just like, now it's either gonna be a win or loss, and it was a loss. So I lost the account, unfortunately. It's always very hard to get from such a big drawdowns. You can definitely reverse it by one way, and that is really decreasing the risk and targeting, let's say, 2 or 3% now per month. It's gonna take you some time to reverse it. So in the meantime, I will be trading a different account, but that's one way how you can do it. I have the same view for gold as Jan. Jan, more like Bobby Exler from Billions, red hair and everything. I don't really have a red hair, but it actually looks like I do have. But that's really just on the stream. I'm checking the color grading now, and it really looks like I got a red hair, but In reality, I don't really have red hair. Yes, spread is higher. It's always difficult to trade in holiday market. Is usually very foggy. Yes, I agree. It's definitely harder. It's definitely harder. All right, cool. So let's see how this trade performs. Currently, we are in a decent profit. So we'll see how this develops. But let's get back into, or let's start with the fundamental analysis. So a few things that we'll be covering here today. That's going to be the DXM. It's going to be the session recap from today's London session. Currently the DXM on EU. DXM, for all of you that are new on today's stream or on the stream overall, DXM shows you the positioning of retail traders. So we can basically see that. And by the way, I also class myself as a retail trader. It's like 95% of retail, they are not profitable. So it's good to go against them, so let's say. We got 82% shorts, 18% long. So overall on EU, I would still be expecting a move up, obviously. But locally, the DXM is better for some longer movements. So for our time frame, something like this. Let's check gold. Gold will be also interesting to see. What are we getting here? 67 to 32. So also gold a bit more positive or bullish. But once again, I wouldn't really pay a lot of attention, especially today since we got a bank holiday. So that's the number one thing. Anyways, let's go to session recap. And we will check the recap of the European session because today we are getting the PMI data. So the PMI, the flash services, the expected was 48.1. The actual result was 48.2. What can we get from this? I can read the text that you got here. The Eurozone economy is stuck in the mud over the last 4 to 5 months. The manufacturing and services sectors have both been experiencing a relatively constant contraction pace. Considering the flash PMI numbers for November in our nowcast model indicates the potential for a second consecutive quarter of shrinking GDP. This would align with a commonly accepted criterion for technical recession. Sorry guys, I'm not a native speaker, so it's always a bit hard to read this. But it's not really what the ECB would like to see. So that's why we are getting a move down locally here on EU chart. It wasn't really clear, as you can see, because from the start of the PMI, it basically went both sides. So the PMI was 930. We saw a quick move to the upside to sweep the liquidity. But if you are a fundamental trader, then this was a good confirmation for you to actually go short from here because you also get the backup by the fundamental analysis. So this was to the Eurozone. Then we can break it down to the Germany and France PMI. So the Germany 41.2, the actual result 42.3. In France, instead of 45.6, we got 45.3. And in UK, we got instead of 49.5, 50.5. So that's a 1 point increase. These session recaps are helpful if you are completely lost in the fundamental analysis and you don't know what to expect. So basically the recap of the Nagel speech, he said it's too early to talk about the rate cuts. Rates must stay high to bring inflation back to target. Still cannot be sure if we have reached a peak in rates. So, something really that you would expect from today's meeting. Nothing really major. And that's really all you need to be paying attention to right now. So in terms of a charts perspective, as I said, reading the bearish news for EU today, we are expecting to get a move down on EU, potentially dollar index being a bit stronger today. But that's really about it for the next let's say 3 to 4 hours. We'll see how it goes, because from here, since we are approaching the New York session, I'm not really expecting any major movement. Hey, Jan, please look at the GBP JPY. Yes, we can do that. Good job, sir. How is slippage on your broker during news? On purple trading, it's fine, actually. No, I've never thought about trading the stock indices. GBP JPY. Okay. By the way, today we are also playing for 10K challenge, so you will get opportunity to actually win a 10K challenge on today's live stream. Let's quickly check the GBP JPY, and then we will continue. Then we will continue on a Bitcoin chart where we will go a bit more in depth. So today on GBP JPY, I would actually be looking for a small retracement here, even though it's going against the trend. Very simple and straightforward plan that I would have here is that I would be looking to potentially getting around here and sweeping liquidity. Usually market needs to sweep liquidity from somewhere before breaking through the impulsive move high, which in this case is going to be basically something like this, sweeping the liquidity and targeting higher. This could be the plan that we would have, or that I would have on a GBP JPY. When reading the structure, bounce from the fair value gap occurred already. We want to go down to the 5 minute, potentially even down to the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, you are looking specifically to this block right here. Okay, so we bounced from it already. This would be the level I'll be paying attention to. Simply said. Yeah, this is the zone. Oh, okay, so this was on GBP, so this was after the news today. Which indicator do I use for TPO? Well, TPO, you can be actually paying attention to the TPO on TradingView itself. So if you open a TPO, it's right here. And then you can use exo charts. Guys, let's play a game. Let's play a game for the 10K challenge. So, who answers first today will win the 10K challenge. You're probably wondering what is the question. So all of you, get ready. The question for today is what were the red news today during the London session, or should we say Europe session? You are talking about it, so go ahead. Who answers first wins the 10K challenge. Boom, Philip Barash is the winner number 1. So Philip, contact me. PMI, exactly, PMI. Correct. I'm trying to click on the guy, but it's literally not working. So I pinned the message. Yes, here, pinned by Billions Club PMI. All right, cool. So that was the news today that we got during the London session. Very easy, very easy answer to that. Very easy question, but we can see that you listened carefully. All right, cool. So EU is coming down. Let me just check the trade. Good. Go in. Going well so far. All right. So let's just set the TP. We got alert. Let me just refine the level for the take profit. Yes, it's gonna be right here. Let's just check multiple confluences. And yes, this is the daily. All right, cool. Yeah, this is the level. Let's see how it unfolds, but this is the plan now. Looking to fill this gap right here, really. It's just about it. Pretty simple and straightforward plan. I mentioned flash first. No, I think you didn't. Nope. Just read through the chat. I'm just reading through it. Philip Barish was the number one guy that said the PMI. You are not the first one. But don't worry, guys. We will play a second game. We will play a second game today. But give me a few minutes. Let's do the analysis on Bitcoin. Let's do the TA on BTC. So for our time frame, really here, it swept the liquidity yesterday. So the local liquidity is taken or swept. That is the number one good indication that Bitcoin is probably be going lower. You know what? Let's remain on 4-hour time frame. It's like the local range that we are playing. It's really just a sideways movement. So it's really just a range. Going down to the 15-minute here. Liquidity sweep. You are interested in the high, how it looks here. I was checking the high. I believe it wasn't perfect. That's why I wasn't taking a trade. On 1 hour, it looks like a little bit different story here, I would say, because on 1 hour you actually got the confirmation. But if you are a 15-minute trader as I am, then this wasn't really a potential entry for you, because as you can see, you don't really have a trade value area neither here, neither there. So this wasn't a potential trade because of the 15-minute candle not printing the trade value area setup. That's why I wasn't taking trade during this liquidity sweep. But on a TPO, we actually printed a single print up here, which could be highlighting that price will be revisiting this level. So locally, I'm looking for just one level as a potential support and potential trade, and that is this zone right here. So this is going to be the 15-minute potential block from where we're going to get some reaction. It's a fair value gap. That's not a major thing for me. I'm not really that big fan of a fair value gaps. What I do instead is that I will be measuring what is happening here. And as you can see, the open interest 1.3 million, CVD negative 6.2, which means we are getting more shorts than longs. So the whole idea on this trade is really just sweeping the liquidity below the low here and targeting the high as a liquidity sweep. So that's why I'm saying, we got a confluence with the TPO poor high, and we got a confluence with the liquidity sweep and fair value gap, simply said. For me, in order to take this position, we need to see either a strong trade value area on a 5 or a 15-minute time frame. Once we see that, I will actually be taking short. Sorry, taking long, obviously. Never mind, guys. It's just like trading. Sometimes you just hit stop loss. Billions Cup, I message you on Discord. Thanks. Okay, let me check. Let's just send the chat to Philip. Just saying that I will send him a link after the stream. And by the way, guys, I have a quite of an interesting offer to all of you that are from Prague. Because as you may or may not notice, if you are following me on my private socials, not the Billions Cup socials, then you know that we opened like a trading floor in Prague. So it's basically a trading office. We are all traders in there. And I'm looking for either one or two more traders that can potentially be here and work with us in a team. All you need to do is just send me some track record, send me that you are already a profitable trader. And if you are, then hit me up on either Instagram or on Discord and we can connect. I will tell you what this is all about and what you can benefit from it, also how we can benefit from you. So let me know if you are already a profitable trader and you gotta be from Prague. Someone is asking if this is the value area setup on BTC. I think it's too wide. It's too wide, and this move to the upside is too strong. I can be wrong, obviously. It really all depends on how we're going to react from this fair value gap. Like, once we hit the border, if we will get a trapped value area, then it's perfect. And most likely it's going up. If we will just break through it, then okay, could be potential or could be possible that we will actually get back down here. But we'll see how this develops. All right, guys, let's play a second game. Now this is really just a test. How carefully you listen and how much attention you actually pay. But I was talking about this high right here and why I wasn't taking a trade. This high right here. The first one who answers correctly wins another 10K challenge. Simple as that. This high right here, I was talking about it when we are doing the TA. On a BTC chart. We get a second winner. So there is a Purlos liquidity sweep. Let's fucking go. Single print. No trapped area. Yes. It should be no trapped value area. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to decide because you said no trapped area and Tomasz after that said no trapped value area. But okay, you know what? No trapped area. It makes sense to me. I think you are from the CV trading group, so you know the trapped value area setup. Okay, so that's the comment number 2. Exactly, and just hit me up once again on Discord if you are in Discord. It's not a supply zone. Oh yeah, it's a Philip's day. Yeah. That's a good point. I really want to get like an exact answer because that's why I'm saying that you need to listen carefully. What's happening on EU? You are getting a small reversal. So the Philip Kaczirek is the winner, number 2. Good. Congrats to you guys. Congrats to you. And let's cover some topics on today's live stream, because since we got a bank holiday and we are sitting in the trades already, it's kind of hard to find some good setup, because gold that's going completely sideways, that's really not doing anything at all. EU sitting in a position already. Bitcoin waiting for one position, but doesn't look like it's going to play out now. So we can do some Q&A. We can do some Q&A, and we can talk about some things. If you would like to, just let me know what you would like to cover, and we can go through it. It's as you guys may know, we are doing a course in Czech Republic, but we can cover the things from a course here on the stream. We really don't have a lot to do today, since we covered everything that we wanted to already. So if you have some questions, like we are really trying to change the trading mentality here in Czech Republic. So if you have any question, then let me know, and I can cover it today. And I've been getting plenty of questions like why you do a course when you are a trader. For me, I need to make one thing very clear, and that is that nowadays I got to the point where I have a full-time guy, or actually more guys, that are taking the care of the course. So of basically, I don't know if I should be saying this or not, but all the videos that you see on my YouTube channel, on the Czech channel, my guys, they prepare the thumbnail, they prepare the video name, they prepare when we will upload it. Then they will also prepare like a script. I put in the trading know-how into it, but we record like once a week, and then they take care of it. I'm just really like the guy that takes care about the trading inside the group. That's really all I do. So a lot of people were asking like, why you do a course when you're a profitable trader? For me, it takes me few hours a week, and it's not a good income and not a good business. Plus also, we've never got any bad review, and all the feedback that we are getting from the people, it's positive. Like hands down, like we haven't got any bad review or any bad feedback or something like that. And I remember one guy texted us after like few hours he bought the course. He was like, Jan, I saw this already in a like different course in some English version. And I was like, of course, like all of the things that I'm using, this is not what I've developed. You know, like all of these things like footprints, it's not something that I would develop on my own. So we told him that we will refund him because he had the knowledge already. But this is not that we want to sell you as much courses as possible. We really want to give you the education. And I just wanted to, because I've been getting questions like why I do it, what it needs to take so much time to do all of these videos and so on. Literally, all I do is I just sit down, I record a video, and I don't even know like what video is coming out and what video is not coming out. I know it's probably not what you would like to hear, but it's you know, for me trading is still like the number one priority, and then the community. But the YouTube channel and the marketing again, like all around it, that's not my part. So I just wanted to make it clear that some people ask how I can do all of these things. I don't really do these things. So I'm saying this just because that you guys are probably interested in some things that I use, and we can cover them right now. Potentially, EU could be going all the way up again, and if so, then I would be looking to enter right here, because there is some small amount of liquidity sitting above the high. So potentially look for a move up here. You could be taking another short from this zone. Basically, do whatever you want. It's like it's up to you. It's not a financial advice, but this is what I would be looking for. Euro dollar. also now I just figured out that some of you were asking me, what are these glasses? And these are just blue light blockers. I don't have any issue with the eyes. I don't wear them normally. I just wear them when I'm looking into a monitor. Now, like, all the comments are starts to load up. Yeah, I think for your question, it's more answers than just a single one. I don't think so. I said clearly that I wasn't entering because of the trade value area. Yeah, I said there wasn't a trade value area setup. You can replay the stream though. How do you backtest the models? That's a good question. You know what? I will just write them down because now we are getting plenty of them. Okay, so how to backtest the models? How long did it take you to be consistent? Literally like 2.5 years. Yeah, and when you have open doors in Prague, you mean in the trading floor or in the Billions Club? So in Billions Club, actually no, next Friday we have the meetup. So go here, it's absolutely free. And if you are from Prague and you want to go to the trading floor, our trading offices, you want to meet up with me or with the guys that I have in the office, just hit me up and it's, we can have a coffee or something, no problem with that. We can show you a bit more about what we do. Do you know Asi? Yes, I do. He's a good guy. He helped me in like 2 days back, so appreciate it. Do you have a girlfriend? If so, what is her opinion on your job? Yes, I do. I think she's okay with it. It has some pros and cons, if you know what I mean. Usually I work a lot, so I work like 12 to 13 hours a day, sometimes less, sometimes more. But lately we've been working a lot. But, even when you are home, you like check the chart or something like that. But it has some bonuses to it. You know what I mean? Is PMT worth it? In my opinion, yes. Please, where do you get the retail sentiment data? It's the prime market terminal DXM. Yes, they are there are the banks holidays today in US. We are talking about it. Let's play another game, please. No, it's we are done for today. Have you ever used the trading bot? I tried to. I don't have a good experience with trading bots, but I think I just didn't have access to a good ones. To be completely fair, that's the reason. So my experience with trading bots, it's not really good. But yeah. I think if it's always like this, like if you have a good trading bot, you probably wouldn't really sell it to anyone or not for a few dollars, let's say. Because like the mind process behind this is that when you have a really proven trading bot that have like a long-term results, it's goddamn easy to get investors' money, and especially nowadays. Like nowadays, when you are a good trader, I'm getting offers. I've literally got offers for a few $1 million already to trade with. And I'm not kidding. Like hands down. So if you have a bot that is making, and it doesn't have to be a huge amount of percentages, you can have 15-20% return per year, and all of the investors and the big guys, they will offer you a lot of money. Like 10 to 12% for them is like enough to be fair. So if you have a good bot, you're either not gonna sell it or you're gonna sell it for at least few $1,000s, I would say. Because it's a bit different than with the course. Like when you sell a course, you are selling a know-how, and the chance that you will watch the course and you will be on exactly the same level as I am is kind of small, because we all see the chart in a little bit different way. Of course, we use mechanical approaches and so on, but to a trading course, there is still that psychology effect and that routine effect and all of the experience effect. So you won't be on exactly the same level as I am after you finish my course. And I'm open about that. I'm saying this all the time to every single one of you, because that's how it is. But when you have a bot that is pre-programmed already, and you will have exactly the same performance as I do when I develop the bot, for example, then you will be getting absolutely the same results. So you're probably not going to sell it for $20 per month, if it's a good one, if that makes sense. What kind of a primary terminal do you use? What plan do I use? I use the most expensive one, but I think that the $50 one should be okay for you if you are starting. By the way, I bought a very expensive course on the PMT. So I'm trying really to learn more about it. The course was more than 120,000 Czech crowns. Some books you would recommend for trading. Well, the Mark Douglas is a good one. I have also a book from Ludwig Turek that was also okay one from like a market profiling perspective. So I want to ask, if these trades like this you just showed, would you take on your funded challenges? Are these A or A plus, and how to find A plus setups yourself? I'm being very aggressive on the funded challenges, to be fair, so I take even like the B setups. But this one, and I see gold is shooting up. Oh my God. It's a bit too illy close, seems. But this is a B setup. The one on EU is A plus setup. So you got your structure, you got a liquidity sweep, you got a fair value gap, you got a news. You got all the confirmations you need. Ludwig is the goat. I have a mixed opinion about them. I have a mixed opinion about Ludwig because of one thing. Ludwig is probably the only trader in the world that is doing education for 20 plus years and never showed any result. I've never seen any trade. I've never seen any track record. I've never seen any certificate, anything like that. Never ever. Okay, Ludwig, he may be a good trader. I'm not saying he's bad. But we've never, or at least I haven't, and I guess you also haven't seen any like result. I don't have anything against him. He's probably a good trader. And I actually learned some stuff from him, so I'm not saying that he's a scammer or something like that. He's trading live in LTA. Okay. But have you seen like some long-term, I don't know, payouts or certificates of passing, track record, something like that? I'm just asking, like, maybe you have. Yeah, he did? Okay. So can any one of you just confirm that you've seen like some long-term results from Ludwig? If so, then I was wrong and I didn't know about it. But I'm not in the LTA and he's not sharing it publicly, I guess. Or at least I don't know where. But if he's doing it, then like good. Okay, I honestly didn't know. So that's why I'm saying it. Ludwig shows his results in LTA. He's giving. Goddamn, I don't see it. He trades and everyone can see what good or not daily scalping he has for 4 to 6. Okay, so sorry to Ludwig because I really didn't know this. But okay, so if he's doing that, then it's perfect. And I didn't know. So that's cool. Yesterday I was reading through some comments in the Facebook group. It's called like Forex Radilci, I think. And it's like a group of haters of all the guys in Czech Republic. It's funny because they've These guys are hating on everyone, and they've never showed anything. Basically, they are definitely not profitable traders from what they share. But they said that he never shared any results. So that's what. Also, I haven't seen any results. But if he's doing it live in the group, then it makes absolute sense. Mamo pin bar. Yeah, like Ludwig is. I think the downside of Ludwig is that something that could be explained in 20 minutes, he's explaining for 4 hours. Or at least that's how I feel. But he's like definitely more experienced than I am, for example. Like he's doing this for much more years than I do. So I'm not like hating on Ludwig. And I don't hate on anyone from Czech Republic, from the trading space. Maybe just FXCG. I don't hate on them. I'm just like, I don't believe that you can be profitable with their strategy, but I can be also wrong. I will have a lunch with Jacob most likely. I just want to know a little bit more about what they do. So let's see. But I don't see any point in either hating on someone or I don't even watch anyone from Czech Republic, to be fair. It's just like do whatever you want, you know. Why I would hate. And I don't see point when I see like yesterday you launched some video that had like funny start. Like first 3 minutes they were like a bit deep, like how to say, like deep, and there was like an acting performance from my side, let's say. And I've seen some haters in the comments like, why would you just, mind your business? If you don't like it, just don't watch the video. Like, what's the point of hating in the comments? I don't understand this. Should we do a podcast with Ludwig Turek? That would be interesting, I would say. But I think he wouldn't accept the invite. He probably don't know me. And if he does, then maybe he's seen some of my how to say it, like viral videos, should we say, or the videos with most of my views, and most of them are just like lifestyle videos where it's completely different than what I do normally. That was more of a vacation stuff, or day in the life. But from these videos you can really see that I'm actually a profitable professional trader. Mahmoud dneska bude kolena. I can recommend his education, especially about MACD and engulf. This is actually a good point. Experience does not come from how long you do something. If it was, cashiers would be better than mathematicians. I kind of agree, I kind of disagree, because with a cashier, you do the same thing all the time. There's not really the next level you can push it to. But with trading, you all the time are presented with new opportunities, with new ways, with new people, with new networking. And that's why I would say when you do trading for 20 years, you will be more experienced, or you tried more things than someone who does this for 5 years. Your motivation, bro. What do you recommend if I just started like 2 months ago, bought your course, trying to study everything hard, trade, and tips that help you switch to profitable traders? So yeah, read the Mark Douglas book. Create a solid trade plan. So all the things that you want to see, and then just backtest. And during the backtesting, let's say do the backtesting every single day for 2 hours in the evening, but during the daytime, just trade. Normally trade with small amount of money, and trade. That will give you the most. Maybe podcast with some of your students. I think like I would be down. I would be down for that, but I think majority of people don't want to be on camera. What's your opinion about exo footprints on Forex? I saw a message from you in DC that you are using it right now. I'm trying it. It's still doing a lot of backtesting and so on. What is my opinion now on gold? Now on gold, I'm not gonna be entering. I took a small loss today, and apart from this, I'm not gonna be entering into anything else. I'm just holding the EU trade now. That's about it. EU sticking to the same plan. I think the biggest liquidity is going to be sitting below potentially the lows here. Ludwig is Polreich of Czech trading. Let him cook. That was a good point. I've never met Ludwig anywhere. But he's a funny guy. Like his streams are definitely entertaining. Let's say it this way. I wonder if he knows me or if he's seen some of my videos, because we currently have around 7,000 subscribers, which is not that small amount in Czech Republic. Consider. I think he has like half of it, so he probably seen some of my videos. But this is really like we grew only because we started doing like lifestyle videos and we started doing like what people want to see. And once we hit the 10K, there's going to be a big reversal. That's our plan, but we will jump back to just trading stuff and not really doing anything else apart from that. What do you think about AUD JPY? Did you get any news today? Today's Thursday. There's also a bank holiday on JPY. Okay. I think this was the only potential trade from this previous demand zone. Long out of here after the liquidity sweep that you got here. Right now I'll be staying on sidelines. I would probably be looking for a new high to be formed. So to look around the zone here, it's very likely to be tapped in my opinion. Can be wrong though, but this is what I would look for. This is what I would look for. What do you think about learning how to trade when you are young? I mean, like 15 years old. It's good. I would definitely recommend it. I think there is one thing that a lot of people, or should we say, a lot of people nowadays promote trading. And I think it's kind of appealing to a lot of young people. It's appealing to young people, seeing the Forex lifestyle, the expensive watch, the expensive cars, all of these things. The one thing though that is very important is I think that you can actually be a little bit addicted to leverage trading once you start and you don't know what you do with your money. When you are 14, 15. And I was like this. At one time, I was a bit addicted to trading. And for me, it was like a gambling. And I think no one is really talking about it, but this is kind of an important topic to mention because it can be a little bit dangerous to some young kids that saved up some money or got money from parents and now they are addicted to it. Because really, I was addicted at one time. Once I lost like 5,000 euros when I was 15. I lost another 5 then because I really became addicted to trading. And no one is talking about it. And I think it's a very important topic. That's why the trading is from 18 years old. But nowadays, it's easily accessible, like everything on internet. It's beauty of throwing money out of window. Yes. When you are starting out, yes. It can be like that, unfortunately. All right. So, do we have any other questions? I gave you the 2 accounts. We covered some of the basic topics. Go check out my CW Trading YouTube channel. And if you are from Prague and you want to meet us, you want to have a chat with us, or you are a profitable trader, then hit me up on either Instagram, Discord, whatever it is. And you can just come to our office. We will show you what we do, show you how we trade, show you some insights. We can have a chat. And yeah, we always want to meet new people. So you're definitely down for it. Guys, this is it for... So someone says here, but when you are a kid, you have nothing to lose. At least it is said like that. Yeah, of course, it's good to start. It's good to start with trading when you are young. It's just, I think people should at least mention this thing because it can be a little bit dangerous for kids. How do you come up with your strategies? Do you make them up with core things you know? Yes, exactly. I just use the things that I know, use the things that I've learned, and I develop the trading style from that. Simply said. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for participating on today's live stream. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on Sunday, because on Sunday we will be covering the end of plan for upcoming days. So don't forget to join, because it's going to be very, very important for you if you want the challenge. That can help you a lot in the upcoming 5 days of trading. So thank you so much, and see you next time.